everyone. Thank you for choosing Whisp Health System. So, for you to use Whisp Health System, we go through this the following process. Number one, you have your computer, your laptop, or your phone. So, you go to any of your browsers, for example, Chrome, or maybe Edge, any kind of the browser. So for me, I'm going to use Chrome. So I'm going to open Chrome, and then I'm going to, when you access the browser, you type in app dot wisp health dot africa. You type in that, and then it opens. When it opens, it this is the default page that it opens with. So first of all, I'm going to first log in as a hospital admin. So for hospital admin, the Wisp administrator will create for you an account, and you'll be able to receive your credentials, the username and the password via your phone number that has been used to register. So make sure when you're providing that phone number, it is the number that exists, because you receive an SMS that has those credentials that you'll have to use to access the application. So when you open the application, you have your username and then the password. So as for me, I already have some, and so I'm going to use this one. So in case you want your password to be like saved on your phone or your laptop, you click on this checkbox of remember me, so they'll automatically save your password, and they prompt you to save it. So as a hospital admin, when you log in, this is what you access: the dashboard. It gives you an overview of what is happening with your hospital, how much balance do you have, how many calls you have available, how many calls have been successful, how many calls have actually failed, and so much more on this dashboard. So when you look at this dashboard, you can see the languages you've used, the languages that you've used the calls to go out, your current balance, and and the available calls that can be made in the burst that you have as per your hospital. We have the free calls initiative. So when you create a hospital, we give them the first 10 calls free. So before we start charging you, we first of all utilize those first 10 calls, right? So you can see the card for the hospital, the calls that have been completed, those that have failed, as well as it gives you an understanding how many calls have actually been successful. Are there many calls failing where patients are not picking up, or we have the highest number of them picking up, like right here? And then as for reminder types, you're able to know how many calls have actually gone out as per appointment, and how many calls have gone out as per medication. And then it also give you an understanding as for your hospital, which kind of medicine has outweighed the other, right? So as which kind of medicine do you give out more at your hospital? This gives you an understanding. And then it also give you the patients that you've served as per day in terms of our calls that have gone out. So like for December 28th, 10 patients were served. As of this date, 3 were served. So all that understanding. When you look at the dashboard, there are what we call to action buttons, like the schedule alert, the pay, or the make payment. So in case you want to schedule an alert, you can click right on this button. When you click on this button, you provide the patient number. You look at the form first, and then understand the fields what they are requesting for. So this one's requesting for the patient hospital number. Here you select the reminder type. Is it appointment or is it medication? So if it is appointment, you select the language right here that the patient understands. You provide the phone number right here, just like you see how the phone number is being provided or added right here. You select the appointment type, you provide the date and the time the appointment is going to happen. As for appointments, when we schedule an appointment like that has to go for 9 a.m., we usually call our patients 2 times. On the day before the appointment, we call the patient at 9 p.m. On the very day of the appointment, we call the patient at 7 a.m. Also the exact time that appointment has to go, we also call them. We are kind of consistent. We give them the call so that they do not tend to forget in any way for their very important appointment. So you proceed and schedule an alert. So if we go back right here and maybe we want to schedule. So this one gives you an overview of all the calls that you've scheduled. You can download a PDF or an Excel sheet. So if we go back to schedule an appointment, for example, you're going to schedule for medication. The same process you've taken is the same process you're taking right here. When you select the medication, you'll be able to see these fields right here. What are they asking for? You type in just like you search or type to create a new medication. So you create one, you put in the days, you select the frequency the medication has been taken. Is it 2 hours? Is it four? Is it 12 times a day? Is it 4 times a day? Is it 3 times a day? Is it 2 times a day? Is it once in a day? Is it all at night? Is it only at this time? Right? So you provide, if there is multiple medications to be taken, there is a possibility of adding medication. You can add about five of them, right? And then you provide the time right here and the date. So that is how you can schedule an alert. If you go back to the dashboard, there is another button of pay. So this is where you come and make payments and top up to your account so that the cost to your patients can continuously go. So here you select the range your hospital belongs to, you provide the amount, and as well as you provide the phone number, just like the way you see it in the field right here. And then when you click the button initiate, you'll be able to receive a prompt that will ask you to put in your PIN so that the payment can be made successfully. For you to check and see if actually the payment has been made successfully, when you click on the card of payments, you'll be brought something that looks like this. The user who actually carried out that payment, the payment has been successful, you see the status completed. If it has failed, you see failed. Okay? Yes. So that is actually what you can do with the system. There are a couple of other things like the side by the side, which are essentially doing the same thing right here. So you can go through them like that. There is contact support in case you need any kind of support. You can always call us directly, WhatsApp us, send us an email, or visit our offices in Hoima. We work from Monday to Sunday because we want to be available for all the support that you need from us. In case you want to update your information, you can always update right here. For example, I'm going to change that and then I can save the changes. You can see it's going to be updated. In one case you want to see your hospital details, you can as well see them right there. And then in case you want to change your password, you can as well change your password right from here. So that is essentially the hospital admin, how they can utilize the system. If I try to log out and come back right here to the page, there is another key information or keyword they have here, which is forgot password. In case you forgot your password and you want to reset it without calling us Whisp team to reset your password for you, you can click on forgot password. When you click on forgot password, you provide your phone number, just like you can see here, right here. You provide it just like this, and then you click send. When you click send, you'll be able to receive an SMS, right? That will be having a link that you can click on to go and reset your password. So that is how you can utilize Wisp system to support you with the patient adherence and medication being taken and appointments being catered for. Thank you for choosing Wisp Health. Have a lovely day.